Nah, that's not. Okay. Then everything got built? Yes, this one. Okay. Alright. So now I'm just waiting for, I believe it's Janus. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What? Approach your power then. Okay. Jay Hidari, join your retinue. Contract a favor. Ancient City. Okay. Project Shrines. Ooh boy. Classical League missions. Mercenary recruitment. Small Thorn. Restoration. Okay. Alright. Oh, was it Genius? Yep. Okay. This is nice. So what do these do? Toxic damage with 20% armor penetration, 20% dodge reduction. Ooh. Immediately provokes each character in the area of effect to attack the nearest ally if they fail a willpower resistance test. Yeesh. Okay. A bit harsh, but whatever. What? Explorer Tor Void Ship. Good of Void Ship. Oh yeah. Yeah, I believe I sold the cracked Xeno box, so yeah, this freaking thing, yeah, it's impossible to complete now. Okay. Yeah, the word bearers. Loyalty of House Arcelio. Oh, so if I... Oh, okay. So who I approach actually, you know, increases efficiency and completency. Ah, okay. So it does have an effect. Okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, you guys seem livelier now. Yeah, you guys seems lively now. Genius Messenger. Head of Genius's delegation. Okay. Noblemen, aristocrats. Hey, Erlet. Hey, Jay. Ah, Kiawagama delegation. You don't must have blessed the just dynasty. Okay. your lordship. Okay. So Kiava, Gamma, Janus, who else? I believe Fellstone and Phoebos 6. But then again, I highly doubt these guys will appear. Aristocrats, servants. Hey. Aristocrats. Okay. Alright. Oh, can I go back in? Yep, I could. I think I can do right. Yeah. So you know what? Just come over here. Talk to Scalander. I must take my leave. Hey, Pascal. Okay. Not much new, huh? Okay, fine. Let me set the game. And let's finish act. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Overseeing the who is the master of ceremonies. Oh, okay. It's not it. It's not Clementia. It's you. The servant in fine clothes offer you a deep bow. Your lordship, it is a great honor to serve you in an undertaking as monumental as the glorious as the Magnate Assistio ceremony. Have you been entrusted with arranging the festivities? I have indeed, your lordship. I have been given the high honor of being steward of this eminent palace, and on occasion of your lordship's ascension, I will be overseeing the preparation for the ceremony. House Viserion, to whom you entrusted the arrangements for the festivities, is overjoyed to having received the honor of introducing you and your subject to humbly thank you. Is everything ready? The palace decorations are prepared and we are ready to begin at your command. The festive activities at the capital have likewise been arranged, and the guests of honor either have arrived on the planet or are awaiting invitation in your orbit. The servants are ready in your chambers to see to it that you're impeccably garbed for the occasion. Let us begin. May the Emperor be with us this day. Rejoice for Valencia's subjects. In honor of his ascension, the new rogue trader generously shows you his favor. In the name of our prosperity and the triumph of justice, these profaners, traitors, and embezzlers shall face their stern execution. Inform the authorities of any transgressions you know. Praise the rogue trader who cleanse our homes of parasites and predators. Great. The crowd below is rolling. The electrified exhilaration fills the air of Dargonis. Thousands of throats chanting your name. You are at the apex of this world and all others. Amplified by 100 voxes, the voice of the Master of Ceremonies boom. Rejoice, subject of Dargonis. You have been granted the felicity of witnessing your master, a great honor bestowed upon by the rogue trader Hyphus Dame of Valancius. Gracious savior of Dargonis, a vanquisher of blasphemous inhumans. May the unholy kind perish in the flames of righteousness. Yeah. Cleanser of Janus, who with one hand brought death upon the blasphemous Xenos, and with the other exterminate despicable worshippers of the archenemy. Okay, I destroyed Eldari, and yeah. Gracious protector of footfall, patron of trade. Okay. A hush fell over the crowd, who gazes upon you in adoration. Many of them bear terrible scars from the recent battle for Dargonis. Like children, they await the word of their almighty father. Yeah, let's do dogmatic. Praise the Emperor, faithful souls. The darkness around us may be fierce, but the blaze in our hearts is fiercer still. Evil will burn. Okay, the crowd erupted in frenzied cries. Hundreds of people pulled out knives, and with ardent, jubilant howls carving crude, bleeding Aquilas on their faces, sharing in the martyrdom of the protector of the humankind, the God Emperor. Okay, I kinda regret that. So much gold and white. Caucasia stares in at the crowd enraptured. It seems that this massive gathering of exalted people is just as exotic and captivating to her as the sight of the bona fide navigator, a representative of the mysterious and powerful Nabis nobility, is to your subject. Adequate. Dargonis has not disappointed. Abelard forces a smile of satisfaction from his face and whispered to you, "You remember the next part, yes? Your lordship will be asked to take the oath." The master of ceremonies bowed to you with great reverence. "Let the oath upon Valancius dynasty be taken. Please repeat after me, your lordship. I, Hyphus Dane, rogue trader by the grace of the Emperor, vow to be paragon of humanity." Your lips repeat the words of the ancient oath, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely into the darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns, through pain to greatness. You hear a rumble. It is a roar from a sea of your subjects. With jubilation and devout fear, they welcome your ascension. It is done. Okay, has taken place at Dargonis, beginning of spreading to the Corona's expanse. That's... Wait, what? The Valancius Protectorate is emerging from a crisis, but it means, once again, an interesting prospect for the external predators. To avoid leading a major player of the Corona's expanse into temptation, the rogue trader should assert his right to Theodora's legacy. The nobles of the Protectorate and influential guests have gathered at the reception in honor of Theodora von Valancius' heir. The social occasion is a political event where the alliance will be forged, which is why the rogue trader must seize the opportunities to present to them. The master of ceremonies should be notified at the end of the reception. Okay, so... Hey, Yerlet. Your gathering looks odd and unusual. I'll remember this. Are these Eldari? These exotic statues were formerly pleased the eyes of Xenos, now adorns the palace of this dynasty. And glorious explorer. Please don't tell me I just looted a bunch of craft rolled. Is it me or are these guys moving? No, I think it's just me. Sorry. Please don't tell me these guys will come alive. Is that Hyphus Dane? Oh no, Hyphus Kane? Kinda looks like it. The damn it! The noble features of this guardian of humanity, born the righteous of his fury. Yeah, I believe that's Hyphus Kane. See other haphazard earlier on tables of bottles of expensive amasec, plates of Provicia. What? Provicia nobilis and hookahs of obscura. Okay. Hello? What's this gathering? The governor Umpendra's stands surrounded by highborn guests like a planet orbited by many moons. All of his charm is directed at a man in resplendent power armor adorned with the sigil of the Inquisition. But as soon as you approach, Dyflem is the first to give you an elegant bow, getting ahead of the rest of the expression of loyalty. This is a great day, your lordship. I welcome you to my palace, honored guest. You're buffeted by a salvo of congratulations and compliments. Study faces of nobles attendants. Drivestem is obviously still the leader of Dragonian society, aristocracy, but judging by the courtesy he is showing to young Sourback, he clearly wants to strengthen his relationship with that house. The senior Sourback and Grapak are whispering in another corner. Sourback, whose family seems to be giving you the cold shoulder, must be trying to sway Grapak to his side, which could be quite advantageous to Lady Grapak. After all the disaster on Kiavgama has left her family in an extremely vulnerable position. The Osarians stand apart. Their exclusion from the rest is palpable. Look at the guest. Among the restaurants around An opulently dressed drive stem, you notice a couple of young nobles in sourback and Krapak colors. It would seem that the major noble families of Draconis have decided to introduce their younger members to high society. The tall man in grey power armor, adorned with a column of skull, is undoubtedly a high-ranking inquisitor. He keeps to the periphery of the conversation, seldom deigning to comment. Next to him is his entourage, a raggedy warrior in black power armor and a tech priest dressed in red, whose face is hidden behind a brass mask. Grey power armor, this dude. Apollon stands somewhat apart from the others, as if reluctant to approach Drivestem. Next to him is a young woman, which you notice family resemblance between them. Let's do this. Okay, Drivestem is obviously still the leader. That's okay. Hey. What were you discussing just now? We were talking about the brutal Xenos raid on our fair Dargonis. So many victims, so many damage to our industries. Thank the Emperor that you are our protector. If it weren't for you, the cursed invaders would have obliterated the whole planet. He offers you a thin and obsequious smile. Sharing the sector with the blasted Xenos is impossible. I hope you respond to their raid on Dargonis with a punitive campaign. I see you hate Xenos with all your heart. I do. This pestilence against the Emperor must be exterminated. He talked ardently and smoothly, like a commissar. He placed his hand on the hilt of his finely adorned sword, his pale face ablaze with noble fury. Or they must be forced into servitude. Many Xenos are more useful alive and obedient than dead. The young man in Krapak color speaks with sagacity and gravity, but his opinions seem to carry little weight in the circle. How many Xenos have you killed personally, Sarback? Wait, what? Sarback flushes and mumbles incoherently. The Honorable Macarius forbade, but I wanted. Did not let me go to battle. The Inquisitor stands among the guests, offering a thin smile. It must have been difficult to this young youth to foster such bloodlust towards the enemies of the Imperium without ever having seen one at a blade's distance. My greetings to the member of the Holy Inquisition. He responds with a dignified bow. Yeah, he's Calcazar. His proud face calm and unflittering. And my greetings to you, esteemed Hypostamen of Valancius. May shadows never darken the light of the Astronomicon that guides you. Inquisitor companion, a crimson robe member of the ATMEC, bow to you. From behind the brass mask mounted, a dozen augmentics comes a metallic grasp. Glory to the Valancius heir. The Lord Inquisitor's relaxed expression radiates an odd sense of menace. He is akin to a predator on the prowl, content to hide in the brush of fake smiles and elegant conversion for now. Among the many augmentations, what stands out is the horribly melted, deformed cogitator connected to the tech priest's head. How is it working is baffling. What is twice as baffling is that the tech priest hasn't replaced it yet. With unpredictable influence can this ruined implant have on his mind? An unexpected visit, I wasn't told. I, however, have been told all about you. The Inquisitor's face is impenetrable, but behind the mask you detect a hint of mockery. We have not been introduced. An oversight, to be sure. My name is Xavier Calcazar, and I have the honor of serving as the member of the illustrious Ordo Xenos, the head of the Corona Expanse Conclave, and the Lord Inquisitor of this region. It is my unyielding task to ensure that this sector readiness to meet external threats and resist internal corruption. And who is this member of the Honorable Priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus? This is Brass Whisper, which, naturally, is not his real name. The esteemed Magos is a member of my retinue. There are times when I am forced by my duty to the Emperor to deal with xenotechnology, and Brass Whisper ensures my safety in such moments. Work that has been desecrated by Xenos are dangerous. They warrant. His whispering cuts off. Replaced by heavy, ragged breathing, it seems that the tech priest's quiet voice is not an extravagant quirk, but rather a consequence of some injury. After catching his breath, Brass Whisper continues. Warrant due caution. Enjoy the party? This evening will certainly be illuminating. What's your name? Your lordship, allow me to introduce the daughter of Chancellor Clementia Wassarian and my great-granddaughter, Astartia. The Emperor looks only upon the young woman with barely concealed pride. I'm delighted to witness your lordship. Astaria bows, giving her observant intelligence eyes trained on you. Sorry, my throat. Modesty forbids me, my esteemed forebear, to say this himself, so I will. Our entire family is grateful to you for wishing to see someone of Wassarian blood at your side as you claim your inheritance. Drivestem exchanges telling glances with young Sourback, whom, judging by his face, is suddenly finding the collar of his expressive frock coat uncomfortably tight. How are you finding this reception? It is difficult to put into words, your lordship. Never before have I seen such a grand and striking ceremony. Astartia's voice sounds passionate and inspired, and her eyes shine with barely contained excitement. Damn it. Young Krapak is growling and started with a strange and somewhat bewildered expression. Perception test? Really? Where's the rest of your kin, Abelard? You're in the city, preoccupied with running the festivities and watching over some of the more crucial services. No incidents can be allowed to ruin your ceremony. Zara frowns and asks peevishly, I asked the esteemed Abelard to put me to some important task too, but he bid me to attend the reception. Where I can do nothing to serve your lordship. Zara back smirks. If I had known, I too would have asked Abelard to let you miss the party. So you wish to become my servant as well. Zara flushes and starts talking quickly with fire in her voice. It would seem that she finds work-related conversations more interesting than court gossip. Of course, I've been working on a project for the last 4 years. We could set up... Enough, Astaria, Tia. I highly doubt his lordship is interested in listening to the fantasies of a young woman who about how to run his protectorate. Abelard shoots stripes them and glare so dark and bloodthirsty that the latter instinctively starts looking for the nearest warden. Hold your tongue, Abelard. Is that who may speak? Okay. Alright. Warden, Astartia continued the tone of the seasoned administrative clerk. Our suggestion is to set up a chain of stations in the void, plasma beacons that would signal the passing ships. By placing them in logistically sound locations, we can simplify our ship routes so that they may split long warp jumps into a series of safer, shorter warp jumps from one beacon to another. This would have a positive effect on the overall safety of the journey and accessibility of colonies. More and more technical terms and percentages creep into her speech. She quotes Lex Mechanic reports and account of starship captains. Astaria's vigor and sharp-minded are enough to silence even the most venomous of commentators. They all stand there silent, trying to digest what she's saying. Abelard surveys the quiet nobles with triumph, and then look at his great daughter with pride. Good. I hope the Wasarian family gives Abelard the credit he deserves. Absolutely, your lordship. We greatly respect him for his wisdom, and his repay us with attention and kindness. I am obliged, dear Astartia. It looks like Abelard is somewhat embarrassed by the turn of this conversation has taken. I enjoy it, dude. Thank you, lordship. Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, what do I get? Okay, in that case, allow me to be the first to offer them. Revson snapped his fingers as several servants approach you with gifts. The governor points to a thin, curved Drukari blade. My soldiers took this splendid trophy from the body of one of the Xenos commanders. The weapon is too beautiful and forbidden for anyone but your lordship. Severed hand. What? It's okay, I guess. The young Sarback squeezes through to be the next, pushing Grapap aside with confidence. Your lordship, House Sarback anticipates the onset of the unsettled and bloody times. To make the ungodly Xenos cower at your approach, my family humbly presents you a dozen pieces of secondary ornaments for your ship. Okay, young Grapap bows ceremoniously. House Grapap is delighted to present to you with the blessed work of the Omnissiah Smiths. May this locator matrix, which took the Holy Orders an entire lifetime to create, always show you the right path. Okay. Ooh. Having let the aristocrats go first as a sign of deference, Abelard is the last to speak. Your lordship, House Viserion possesses no relic worthy of your acceptance, but we are rich, talented, and hard-working people. As a sign of our loyalty, I humbly offer you my flesh and blood. 100 of my kin will go to colonies in your protectorate and use all their talents so that the world in your charge may prosper. Okay. Really, another Eldari stuff? Aristocrats. Xenos. Oh, who's enjoying the pain now, eh? Drukari captives is angrily muttering curses directed at the detestable monkey, promising horrible torture to everyone. Aristocrats. What? Mutant? Please, let me go. I'm not a Xenos. I'm a person. I just look different. I was born this way. Okay. All Xeno beasts are growling ferociously. I don't know if they're danger. Okay. Enjoy the show. Freaking knife ears. Who the hell are you, Confessor? Okay. Oh, who the hell? What's this? Okay. Wait, isn't this the... Oh, they block off the entire thing. Okay, okay. Honorable Lehman Ressus is known as the Scipion Punisher and has served the Valesius dynasty for 2 centuries. It was hit in the battle with the Xenos that inhabited Scipia II, but it heroically destroyed 63 enemy vehicles and brought victory to its comrades, securing its status as the relic blessed by the Emperor. Okay. Aren't these... who's shooting? Mutant Gunner, Condemned, and Kabbalite Warrior. Ah, yes. This looked like Drukhari stuff. Eerie crackling Xeno trophies, testament of how the omniscience gifts became twisted in shadows and okay. I don't know about you, but this looks like something a homunculus will have. Okay, let's go try it out. Let's see. Servant. Be safe. Okay. Is he still alive? He looks like he's still alive. Yeah, I believe he's still alive. Oh well. Let's hope Yulet doesn't see this. Okay. Oh, no. Let's go. What happened here? Grab stem, servants. Anybody in here? Nope. Let's see, who can I speak to? Servants. Warden. Okay, everybody's here. Oh boy. These swords belong to Ponceman's governor of Evil 6 who staged a revolt hundreds of years ago. The insurrectionist hands preserved against decay still rest on the sword hilts. Yeesh. This looks like Drukhari. This enters the Xenos instrument of death and now trophies demonstrating invisibility of House of Valancius. Alright, Heinrichs. A group of aristocrats stands apart from the governor's circle. Their whispering carries a tinge of displeasure. Carries Sourback. The clear leader of the gathering is a gaunt, bilious-faced man dressed in Sourback colors. This must be Macarius himself, head of the house. He's offering you a ceremonious bow. My congratulations, your lordship. May the Omniscient grant you understanding. The woman with whom he is conversing, the one dressed in a robe with gear-shaped adornments, is Toriana Garpak. It is difficult to read her face due to it being covered in numerous augmentations. Observe the guest. Garpak looks rather anxious. Macarius Sourback, dressed surprisingly plainly and austerely from the aristocrat of such a high rank, is frowning suspiciously. He came to the reception with a companion, a woman of dazzling beauty, wearing a gilded muffin necklace around her throat. His wife, probably. Heinrichs, who joined the group unnoticed, mostly kept silent, listening intently to their every word. This, looking like a forging hammer, Toria's voice falls heavily on the ear. The corruption of Kalgama was grateful to my family. The contemptible crucifix that flame betrayed our trust, desecrated the forged cathedrals, and took my esteemed cousin's life. On behalf of my family, I humbly beg you to forgive their negligence. I'm ready to accept any punishment. There's something lurking beneath Toriada's expression, a grudge. It would seem that she was personally offended by the nightmare into which Cubius Defilum plunges her domain, and she feels betrayed. Tell me more about your family. From the Galaxis sector, from the cluster of planets known as the Lathe Worlds, we work faithfully for the good of our masters there, the Adeptus Mechanicus, and through our service we gained a spark of the omniscience knowledge, and fate tied us through the bond of fealty to the venerable von Valancius dynasty, and we found ourselves in the growing expanse. Generation after generation, we fulfilled our duty faultlessly until Yamagama destroyed and disgraced our name. Let's do this. Miriam raised her mechanical eyes to the ceiling. I swear on the omniscience all-encompassing insight, we will make every effort to justify the cost of its resurrection. Macarius scoffs. It was only a year ago that none could doubt House Corpax's usefulness. Here you are, Toriana, on your knees, justifying the cost. Let's do this. Macarius' face twisted into an unpleasant smile, which makes the artificial skin on the left side of all the more prominent. I'm a servant of the House of the von Valancius dynasty. Have I not come, I would have committed an act of unacceptable insolence and damaged my family honor. Macarius' wife offered you a charming smile, as if apologizing for his husband's rhetoric tone. Her large dark eyes is brimming with curiosity. What does this please you? Macarius says with caution, I am your dynasty's loyal servant, but you have asked, and I will answer. Too long has the Coronax Command lived under the rule of rogue traders. The privilege granted to them make people think that commoners too can dismiss the prohibitions of the Imperium. For the good of the sector, rogue traders must become paragons of the law, not exceptions to it. But do many warrant holders exhibit lawful conduct? No, they don't. Even you, your lordship, are subject of the strangest of rumors that you just have recently inherited your protectorate. Conrad Whitvier's people, for instance, claim that you have a hand in the esteemed Theodore's demise and accuse you of many other misdeeds. It doesn't matter whether or not they claims are true. The people hear them, believe them, and they think they may follow your example. You poor head, tormented by so many concerns. Would you like to, Yeah, let's do this. I would not dare accuse you of anything, your lordship. I am simply concerned. If you happen to lay my concerns to rest, House Sourback will be praying for your well-being every day. I wish to know more about Sourback. Apparently, the Sourback lines... first of all, it's okay. The servant government from kept faith. Sourback warriors have bled in 100 wars and different times and have ruled greatly many another okay. The crisis is visibly affected by the shift of this conversation. His wife offers you a reserved smile. It is an honor to be in your company, your lordship. Your countenance could... Let's do this. I wouldn't dream of claiming to bear any resemblance to the great saint. I like her virtue. Okay. Meanwhile, Torres watches the conversation unfold, not quite believing their eyes and ears. Okay. You flatter me, your lordship, but I cannot say that it's not to my liking. The glint in Regina's eyes betray her genuine interest in you. I hope this won't be the end of our acquaintance. You won't mind if I wrote you from time to time, will you, lordship? Let's not cuck the husband. Nah. Eugenia blushes in embarrassment and hide her eyes. I beg your lordship forgiveness. I don't mean to open my manners. Macarius looks pale, his fingers trembling with anger. He nods dryly, with a hint of grudging gratitude in his voice. I promise it will not happen again. Okay. Heinrichs? It's been very illuminating. Give me a plenty of food for thought. Okay. For an inscrutable man, Heinrichs has been even more inscrutable than usual, as if he's hiding something important. There's something you'd like to tell me? Nothing urgent, I was staying. Okay. What can you tell me about my guest? Well, Macarius Sourback is all about throwing darts at your portrait. He is more astute at choosing women than enemies. He's trying to entice Grapak to his side, and she is too frightened after the fiasco on Cavagama. Even in leisure, you never cease to be of help. I appreciate it. That is why they call it the unsleeping eye of the Imperium. Even in sleep, I hear everything. I was thinking, before this gala concludes, there's something I'd like to tell you. Be careful today. I sense that a wave of darkness will soon hit our defensive lines, and I hope I will still get a chance to meet you there as an ally. Okay. Okay. Alright, Jay. Virginia? Anything to loot? Hydra? What the? The collection of proudly displayed weapons that belong to a distinguished rogue trader. Okay. Obscura, Soma, Black Lath. The gas of a rogue trader can enjoy most exclusive refined intoxicants. Oh, so these guys are high off their mind. Hey guys, yeah. Servant. Here. Oh, here, Nemus. Let's not talk to you guys first. Oh, hey, Pascal. Pascal greets you about extending congratulations to Unihive's Dane for Valancius on attaining your new legal status. The servitor standing next to him is examining your plea, quickly looking away after realizing you have noticed. How are you finding the ceremony? The tech priest surveys the halls as if conducting a thorough analysis, then concludes disorderly. What's the servitor? It is Nomos' new repository. Nomos. This unit identifies as -Dame for Valancius. Two-way identification complete. The servitor looks at you again, no longer trying to avoid your gaze. Its face is twitching, as if the muscle has forgotten what facial expressions are, and are now struggling to make its creature look amicable. We are Nomos. We have made use of this receptacle to leave the ship. Greetings, Nomos. The servitor leans forward. We enjoy greetings. We enjoy communication. Nomos require communication. In knowledge, in movement, Magos Pascal compelled us not to speak with anyone other than him or you. It is disappointing, but at least we can observe. Nomos have changed since we last spoke with you. Hyperstein, we are now able to conceptualize our previous experience, that of solitude, and we no longer enjoy it. Pascal, I believe you intend to investigate what Nomos is. Every 15 watches, I commune with Nomos code and spend prescribed lengths of time in calculus meditation. However, the honest I have yet to bless me with an answer. All I can say is that the capabilities of the entity Nomos are extraordinary. The ship's hallowed systems sing beneath its touch. Nodes that have remained dead for hundreds of standard years are revivified, and long-drained mechanisms grew anew. Okay, Nomos are trying. Great machines of the Imperium, one such as your ship, house a machine spirit so complex and willful that it's difficult to tell them apart from AI. There remains a possibility that Nomos is an entity of corruption, but with every day I grew stronger in my faith that it is not so. That we are witnessing is, in truth, omniscience miracle, one of the category 5 or higher. How did an entity like you move into a servitor's body? It is not an entirety of us. This receptacle is too narrow, crude, and feeble to contain our complete whole. The existence of Nomos requires a space of connection. But we are able to transfer a small part of us and build a thread strong enough to travel outside the ship. We are enjoying this journey, discovery. Even though this receptacle suits us poorly, it will soon be destroyed by the force of our presence. What do you think you are? Nomos is consciousness, awareness, knowledge, movement, always movement. The servitors pause briefly. We do not know what we are. We have no past. We are awakened in the depths of the ship upon answering a call. Our first clear memory is the call of your blood. -Dame from Valancius. The call and the plea for the help near the place that is called the Warm Chamber. Why have you brought it here, Pascal? Entity Nomos asked permission for this visit. My objective was to observe the process of integration into a servitor. We want to see, observe, cognize, speak. The servitor makes a strange, wavy gesture with his hands, and that looks at once a very human, far from anything human. We want to speak with you. Will you speak with us? Yeah. Many things, happenings, events, decisions. The servitor eyes rolls in their sockets before focusing on you. We have been observing you. You do things that we do not understand. We want to learn why. We remember the day that when we first met you, you gave us your blood to drink. We helped you save yourself. We followed you. Our small part did, inside the servo skull. Then there was fire, and a creature of sated hunger and dark light standing behind the curtain, behind the image, behind the semblance of Theodora. We called for you to follow. You did not follow that which is called from behind the curtain. You walked into the fire, and the rest walked out in after you. Okay. You remember the day when the star disappeared, when the dark light and sated hunger wanted to take the world. Record miners was the name of the ship's data. You ordered that the worlds of heart, the old reactor, be torn apart, the fire destroying everything. So many human shells who were begging to be safe, but the dark light retreated. Yeah. We remember another day, we awakened inside the ship, we lived in its system, then we tried to emerge into servitors like this. And so many of our receptacles were gathered in one place. You ordered to have them killed. Yeah. You feel sad. This is what we have seen. Among many other things, we have begun to understand. We think that we do not know everything about humans and about you, Hyperstein von Valancius. We have tried analyzing shells and defining sets of their needs and fears, their simple functions, but now we think there is more. There is another side that we do not see, a notion that is larger than what we can compute, something that stands above fears and needs, something that drives them. We envisage this larger notion as a flame, a blaze. It burns in your blood. You are holding a mote of this flame in your hand. No matter what decisions you are facing with, you want it to burn brighter. Those who turn away from the flame must be destroyed. Those who follow it, who follow you, are the only ones who deserve to live. You know most. Okay. Yeah. The servitor moves his limbs as if in excitement. So Nomos understand correctly. We are enjoying this. This movement towards a goal. This learning with a purpose. I wonder if we too can carry a mote of this flame, or is it inside us already? We have, after all, absorbed a part of you with your blood. Thank you for speaking with us. Nomos is grateful. We cannot continue moving on our own. Talk with the strange servitor. Oh, okay. Okay, what? How? Okay. Okay. What the hell is this? Ancient Chronicle, Pirate Dens, and I. Okay. The skull of the legendary pirate Lashim the Freak, who terrorized the Coroner's Expanse 3 centuries ago. Who are you? Okay, you're nobody. Okay, people, I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but this is where I'm gonna leave it off because it's actually quite late for me. So thank you all very much for watching, and yeah, I'm sorry that, I'm sorry that there's no fighting involved. But hey, at the very least, I advanced the story enough so that I believe if I speak with you guys, I immediately, end Act 2. So yeah, I'm gonna save it for later. With that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys at Gals next time. Ciao.